Well, after a few days off, the Celtics are back, and so is Cade Cunningham, leading a resurgent Pistons team to the Garden. Jaylen Brown's got some new merch on sale now. It's 741, and he's rocking it tonight. And Drew Holiday coming off his highest scoring output of the season, but it was in a loss. The Celtics trying to bounce back against the Pistons. And the Celtics trying to rebound from that loss to Memphis on Saturday. We cannot wait to watch this one with you. Good to see you again. Alongside Brian Scalabrine and Abby Chin, I'm Drew Carter and Scout. Cade Cunningham, always a promising player, playing the best basketball of his career right now.
Yeah, 2 games ago for him, he dominated the Celtics. Celtics came away with a win. They were on a back-to-back, but he wasn't affected. You see the numbers, 27 and 14. The thing that's special about him, he can go anywhere he wants to on the floor. He's massive, he's strong, he gets to his spots, and he's a future all-star in the making. For the Celtics, it's back to work. A couple days off after the 5 and 7. Let's get back to knocking down shots, to moving the ball, to playing with that pride on the defensive end, and then offensively sharing the ball. Jaylen Brown will get his chance tonight with no JT, and the Celtics square off against the Pistons.
Exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics.
Joe, coming off and previously unscheduled 4 days off, what was your priority during that time?
Yeah, obviously catch up on some rest for the guys, just making sure everyone's healthy, making sure everyone's good to go, and then just continue to work on the things. You can balance stuff that you want to get better at immediately, stuff that you want to get better over the course of the entire season, work on long-term adjustments, etc. So it was a good couple days for the guys.
What are some of those things you want to get better at immediately?
Yeah, I mean, just continuing to build our habits defensively, our transition defense, when we get the defense set, our individual defense, our defensive rebounding, our adjustments if we need to get to those, and then on the offensive end, just continuing to execute versus different coverages.
What have you seen from this group with Kristaps back?
Obviously our rim protection is there, and then the offensive end doing a great job versus the switch attack. Played Detroit last week. They switched us. They're a physical team. They're a good defensive team. We were able to handle that a little bit better because of just our roles and our post presence, and we're going to look to continue that tonight.
Playing without Jason Tatum, what's the message to the guys, and in particular Jaylen Brown, about doing a little bit more but not too much?
There's no message. It's just, we continue to just execute, give the game what it needs on both ends of the floor, play Celtic basketball.
Joe, thank you. Best
you.
of luck tonight. Kristaps Porzingis is playing, and you know the Celtics love a good block party. Boston and Detroit coming up on NBC Sports Boston.
Game time. Start playing in my moment. I've been ready now. I'm in my prime. Game time. I'm ready in my mind. They don't make them like me. I'm one of a kind. Game time. How bad do you want it? It's all on me when the game on the line. Game time. Horford. It's game time. Let's get ready for the show. It's game time. We're ready to ride with my dogs out.
All right, the starting lineups are brought to you by Jordan's Furniture. Experience the magic of the Enchanted Village at Jordan's Furniture in Avon. Isaiah Stewart slides in for Detroit with no Jalen Duren. No Jason Tatum for the Celtics, going double big with Al and KP. Key matchup presented by Subaru of New England. Share the love in a brand new all-wheel drive Subaru.
Cade Cunningham having a fantastic year this year. Jaylen Brown getting that chance to sort of set the tone and run the show tonight. Can't wait for this matchup.
Health report by South Coast Health, providing the exceptional care you need. Then, now, always, South Coast Health, more than medicine. Jason Tatum out for the second game this year. Both of them have come against these Detroit Pistons. Still no Hauser with that adductor issue, and Jaden Springer also out. Jalen Duren's a big one for Detroit. Their typical starting center, so they're even smaller than normal, Scal, against this jumbo Celtics starting five.
But Duren is, I think, a half a step behind, still learning how to read the game. This group right here might have more switchability, so it's going to be important for us to crack these guys off the dribble, get to the paint, and then make the right play from there.
Both teams haven't played since Saturday. This has been an eternity of rest in NBA terms. Expect them to be fresh and ready to go. Zach Zarba jumps it up, and Kristaps Porzingis wins the opening tap. Celtics trying to bounce back from that loss to Memphis on Saturday. And Jaylen Brown's going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting tonight with no Jason Tatum. Just like it was last Wednesday when the Pistons came here and lost by 10. That was a good game. Al Horford against Jaden Ivey. Derek White for three. D. White has has been ice cold lately. You go in his last 3 games, 5 for 26 entering this one from 3.
I think a lot of guys on the Celtics just needed a rest. At 5 and 7, we could see it really catch up to guys in that Memphis game.
Yeah, one of the busiest weeks of the year. Cade Cunningham likes that mid-range jumper. It's no good. The Celtics beat Miami, Detroit, and Milwaukee, and then lost to Memphis. Bookended last week with losses, but only have 5 of them all year. 19 and 5, a game and a half behind Cleveland. This matchup was feisty last time out. Porzingis has it rattle out. Shot over the top of Stewart, who's 6'8". Cunningham coming off a triple-double at Madison Square Garden. Tobias Harris scored a lot last Wednesday, missed his first shot. Brown the hit ahead to White, finds Horford in the corner. Pump and go, find KP. Oh, Stewart got it. Big block. Met him at the summit.
Gave him the Matumbo.
Yeah, hit him with a finger wag. Jaden Ivey, too strong on a 3. White taps it to Porzingis. Jaylen Brown, who's had himself a busy week, finds Porzingis. Beautiful feed, beautiful shot.
That's why I like Jaylen Brown in that playmaker role, especially early. I think it gets him into the game, gets him engaged.
Yeah, Jaylen talked about it this week, about how he's getting to the free throw line more. He's bigger, he's faster, he's stronger, and he knows if he gets into the paint, everything else happens after that. That's a tough look for Cunningham. He's missed twice, both from the mid-range. And here comes Brown. ISO's Hardaway. Likes the matchup. Bullies him into the paint. Out to Porzingis. Extra pass for White. 0 for 2 start for Derek White.
I'm waiting for these threes to come out of his pockets.
Hardaway Jr. the miss. Slow start for Detroit. 0 for 5 from the field. Remember what happened last Wednesday when the Pistons were here. Holiday missed the lefty layup. Celtics raced out to a 26-7 lead. J.B. Bickerstaff put the bench mob in, and they closed that gap in a hurry as Cunningham has their first 2.
Yeah, we got to remember, Detroit came off that grueling Milwaukee Cup game where they were trying to qualify for the quarterfinals. So they fought pretty hard against us.
You can tell they're different from last season.
Oh, yeah. J.B. Bickerstaff's done a fantastic job.
5 to shoot for Brown. Drives past Stewart. Got bumped, no call. And Cunningham picks up the loose ball. Finds Ivy. Those guys are fast in transition, and Derek White slams the door. 2-on-1. Porzingis to Brown. Right back. But he missed the jam. Second chance is good.
Man, that would have been cookies to cream, back to cookies to cream. That would have been double stuffed stacked Oreos.
Porzingis has all 5 for the Celtics. Cade Cunningham has the 2 for Detroit. Lost the handle, stays here, 5 to shoot.
Let's go back, man. KP on the drive. Isaiah Stewart, that is a big-time block. Look at Beef Stew. Get up there by the rim. Undersized, doesn't matter.
Low shot clock. Harris has to fire, and he scores. Did Stewart get posterized by Brown last Wednesday?
Didn't he? Yes, that's right. By the way, big-time shot by Harris in the block. He's tough in the block.
Tobias Harris had 27 in this building last Wednesday. You see the difference Porzingis makes protecting the rim. That time Ivy had to go to the floater.
Yeah, it's a big difference. They know him. And, you know, Porzingis is always lifted, so him getting back has a big presence down there.
Detroit pushing tempo. Cunningham to Ivy. And the Pistons just can't buy one right now. 2 for 10. Joe Mazzulla's team is also 2 for 10. Bit of a clunky start. You can tell there's some rust here. Timeout, Celtics.
one at the moment. Here's to the doers, presented by Honeydew. Buy one, get one. Gift cards are here, and so is Kristaps Porzingis. As Drew mentioned, his help on the interior defending the rim could not come soon enough. The numbers are unmistakable. Since KP's return, the Celtics holding opponents to the lowest field goal percentage in the league within 5 feet, averaging nearly 7 blocks a game, and the rebound percentage all the way up into the top 10. Talking to Kristaps this morning, I asked, is this a point of emphasis for him? And he said, always. Every team that I'm on, this is what I bring. But he said, the thing about it is the trust that I have. Clearly, I'm able to pack the paint, stating the obvious. You have a 7'3" guy at the rim. It gives you confidence. But to be clear, it's not just about his height and his length. The way Kristaps describes it, it's all about team chemistry. And this Celtics team defense, clearly so much better with KP on the floor.
Yeah, when you have a guy that's behind you like that, you can just guard the perimeter so much more. You can close out to a shooter a little bit better. It makes a massive difference when you have a shot blocking big.
He's been aggressive on offense tonight. He's already taken 6 shots, which matches his highest total in a quarter this year. He's got all 5 points for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown trying to enter the scoring column. It's a tough shot, good defense from Ivy. And Stewart the rebound.
Pistons playing good defense. We didn't see that to start the game last time.
Yeah, they look totally different. Cunningham for 3. Stewart has an offensive board. He plays hard. Hardaway Jr. missed the 3.
And Pistons are also getting a lot of good looks. Both teams just missing shots, like you said. Just look a little bit rusty.
Good hands from Ivy. Cunningham. Harris the jam.
Smart play. You force a turnover, you want to push the ball. You don't want to play against the Celtics half-court defense. You saw the numbers, Porzingis being back there. They'll look to run on missed layups, block shots, and turnovers.
All 6 of their points have come in the paint for them in fast break. Brown zips it out to Horford. Finds White. That 3-pointer is good. Ooh, Hardaway with the fall away.
Hardaway loves to score, loves to get going early.
Brown in the spin cycle. Same pattern here. They zip it around the perimeter.
This is making a conscious effort to run guys off. Look to drive the closeout a little bit more from the Celtics team. They're fully committed. You rarely see that nowadays. But they're fully committing to that closeout.
J.B. Bickerstaff, year 1, Pistons' 3rd coach in the last 3 seasons. Big cheers. Peyton Pritchard enters the game. He was begging the official, Dedrick Taylor, in that last time out, Scal. Let me touch the ball. Let me just dribble it a little bit. Dedrick said no.
Oh, man.
That's how you know this guy's a certified ball lover. Peyton Pritchard.
Not a star yet, though, because the officials aren't showing him love.
They'd let a star do that?
Oh, yeah.
Tried to heat up in a hurry. Holiday flies in for the rebound, and he shoots himself. That's no good. Holiday had 23 points in the loss to Memphis Saturday. Celtics are 44-2 when he scores at least 14. Asar Thompson back in the lineup for Detroit, scores off the pass from Beasley. Thompson's a high flyer. He's only played in 5 games this year due to a blood clot situation. Pritchard was getting held by Beasley. Enters Porzingis, right back to Pritchard for 3.
No hesitation at all. Good job by Porzingis, recognizing that double team early.
Pritchard all over the ball. It's Malik Beasley who can fill it up from outside as well as anyone in the league. He drives, kicks to Harris. His 3 is no good. Brown's got the rebound. Jaylen in command here. Dribbles past Cade and gets fouled.
See, I don't hear anybody, when Jaylen Brown snaps a full-speed crossover, I don't hear anybody talking about his handle here. Look at that. We're all the people saying he can't dribble. When he does it, they don't say a word.
That clip doesn't get you views on
when he loses the ball, it's like, oh, he can't dribble. But when you see that full-speed snap crossover, I don't hear a thing.
It's because some people just don't watch, guys. They don't watch that.
People are haters, that's why.
Sipping on that haterade. Everybody can have some. it from the mid-range. Detroit leads by 1.
I think he's bona fide, man. I really do. I think it's just a matter of time before he figures this thing out.
Well, pump fake from Jaylen Brown.
He smacked my arm. He smacked my arm on the pad.
Scout, that's the clip.
No,
Put on
he
social
got
media.
fouled.
Right. You could hear it. Our mics picked it up. He said he smacked my arm. Simone Fontecchio is in the game. Tobias Harris takes a seat.
No, I mean, when I watch Jaylen Brown play, he tries the hardest stuff, like the full speed right to left between his legs, right? That's not easy to do.
Even for most NBA players.
Yeah, most guys don't do it. And he keeps his eyes up at the lane. So eventually he just figured it out, but a lot of guys wouldn't even try that.
B-ball Paul is in the game. Paul rechecks in. Again, no Jalen Duren tonight. Porzingis the quick hands. Holiday has Pritchard riding shotgun. He gets it to him. Keeps the dribble alive. Right back from Cornette. Offensive rebound for Luke, who was stripped by Asar Thompson. He gets his hands on a lot of passes and rebounds. Fontecchio can't cash out.
Well, I like the pace. A lot of bricks, though.
Both teams are flying now. Brown gets in the lane and scores.
Jaylen Brown playing through contact. All right.
Timeout Pistons. Jaylen Brown pleading his case. Holidays. Don't miss your chance to see the C's hit the parquet before the end of 2024. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit Celtics.com/tips to secure your seats.
Performance Analytics presented by Franklin Templeton, official investment management partner of the Boston Celtics. Cade Cunningham right now averaging 9 field goals made and 9 assists. Look at that list. Jokic, Doncic, Trae Young, LeBron, Westbrook, Peyton, Tim Hardaway Sr., Tiny, Jerry West, Oscar Robertson. That is elite coming. This is in the history of the game. So right now, Cade Cunningham really doing a good job of scoring and distributing. And I just think he has the opportunity to be elite. If they can figure this thing out in Detroit, they can grow a little bit. They could be a really good team in the future.
And JP Bickerstaff said on my favorite podcast this morning, he said Cade's a great leader, especially for his age, just 23 years old.
It's a radio show,
It's a starting lineup.
It's not a podcast.
It's my favorite
Stop
podcast.
calling it a podcast.
Everybody can do it.
Yeah, this morning on the radio show, we had JB Bickerstaff, and I mean, he's really excited about coaching Cade Cunningham.
He's a special talent. Porzingis fouled and one.
Porzingis not wasting any time. Watch that, the catch, and he goes up right away. That is his signature shot for the Celtic team.
Yeah, it's not just the three-point shooting for Porzingis when he can stretch the defense out to 30 feet and shoot over everybody. It's the post-up game. When Porzingis is in the paint against a mismatch, he abused it last year. Most efficient post scorer in the NBA, 1.3 points per 100 possessions.
And he got to the free throw line a ton, which gets us in a bonus, which helps the team out. Oh, Peyton Pritchard hit the deck.
Looks like he's okay. Malik Beasley over Porzingis. Beasley, second in the NBA in threes made coming into this one. Let's try to get Porzingis on the mismatch, and he's fouled by Fontecchio.
Foul on number 19, Simone Fontecchio. That's his third team foul. For the Celtics, number 42, Al Horford back into the game.
Porzingis takes a seat. Horford back in there. Live lines are presented by FanDuel. Odds and lines are subject to change. So for this entire first quarter, Joe Mazzulla's had 2 big men out there. Now it's Horford and Cornette. Drew Peterson's in the game after he was a DNP the last 2. Remember, no Jason Tatum, no Sam Hauser. So the Celtics dipping into their depth on the wing. Pritchard straight away. Cornette the offensive rebound. Gets 2. Plus the foul.
Give me a Sully. No Sully. How about Cornette? Showed you the power at the rim. Inside position, gets it. Power dribble, goes up strong. No Sully, though.
Well, his Selly is that fresh cut he's rocking. Hey, man, no games from Saturday to Thursday. Everybody's got a fresh cut.
Everybody got a fresh cut.
Forsberg, you, me, Luke, everybody.
How about Tatum? Fresh lineup. He's always the same. He gets a cut every day.
I think so. Paul Reed for three. Cornet skies for the
Way
rebound.
above the box.
The Australians getting that vert way up there. Brown gives it to him. Beat the beast. Peterson on the drive. The bouncer, Luke for two.
Nice pass by Peterson.
Seems like he's more comfortable by the game, Drew Peterson. 7-0 burst for the Celtics with 2 minutes to play in the first. Pistons shooting just 7 of 22, 32%.
That's very good defense by Horford.
Ivy has to give it up. Horford again defending Beasley. Big step out all over. Oh, that's a tough shot.
That is a tough shot. Beasley, the professional scorer.
Pritchard thought about shooting it like 35 feet. Floats it. Cornet the jam. Right over B-ball Paul.
Give me a celly. You owe me a celly.
Give us something, Luke.
All business with this fresh cut.
JB Bickerstaff cuts a timeout. They need a solution for the Moose. Luke Cornet.
The Mooses lose and the Celtics got 6-point lead. Here's Peterson with the pocket pass over to Luke. Goes up, shows off that left hand. No celly. And then Pritchard and Cornet above the rim dunks it on Big Ball Paul. No celly.
Yeah, Luke is all business today.
All business.
Acting like he's been there before, which he has.
What was he doing the other day, mixing it up?
Oh, we never got confirmation.
No, I heard it was mixing it up.
I was mixing it.
I heard it was mixing it up.
I've just seen too much Zeke Elliott doing the let him eat thing. Reed trying to post up Pritchard. Now Cornet comes over to meet him, and Reed missed the bunny. Good defense from Luke. Brown into Horford. Nice catch and finish.
I love that early seal by Horford, Porzingis. It just puts a lot of pressure on the defense. If they front, you go over the top. And with our three-point shooting, that's a bad move for the defense.
Al just knows how to play the game, man. Always doing the right thing. Reed another three.
Reed and Naz Reid have the same coach, shooting coach. Nagatu.
One's a little more effective than the other. Cornet was crushed by Reed. Free throws coming.
Cornet has really improved this part of his game. It's his diving. This is called a slot dive. Anytime a guy drives baseline, Cornet's coming down the middle from the other opposite end. And that's been massive. Big men aren't used to guarding that. When they help, you know, more than likely a big is not going to time a cut like that.
Luke typically reliable at the line. They stay in the loop with all things Junior Celtics by signing up for the newsletter at Celtics.com/Junior Celtics, or just scan the QR code on your screen right now. Luke splits him. He's got 8 points to lead the way in 5 minutes off the bench. Cunningham's back in there for this final spurt of the first quarter. Looking to go 2 for 1. Missed the mid-ranger. Horford all over it. Jaylen Brown has played the entire first quarter, which is what we saw last year. Usually that's been Tatum's role this season. No JT tonight. JB played Pritchard.
Pritchard streaked out of there. Just a little too late.
Horford got that shot away. We'll see if he's in the field goal percentage savings club or not. But a good start for the Celtics, holding the Pistons below 30% shooting. 11-point lead after 12 minutes. To Boston. And happy holidays from all of us at NBC Sports Boston. That's the scoreboard brought to you by Toyota's official website for deals, buyatoyota.com. Celtics by 11, holding Detroit to 29.6% shooting in the first quarter on those stats by Jason Stone, injury lawyers, official injury law firm of the Boston Celtics. Injured? Better phone Stone.
Celtics handling the bench. Cornet has 8 and then rebounding the ball at a high clip. Like the way they're playing so far. I'm pretty sure this lineup has never played together.
Anish Queta is in there at center. Oh, Cade Cunningham gets a little help from Isaiah Stewart, but that'll be Cunningham's bucket.
Man, that was a tough shot. Left-handed off the glass over Queta.
He practices stuff like that. You watch him in warm-ups. A lot of left-handed stuff in the lane for Cade Cunningham. Pritchard the kick, White the shot.
Oh, sweet pass.
He led Fontecchio. Horford called for the foul.
Man, Cade just processes on a whole new level. This pass was only available to Fontecchio. If you watch, he throws it where Fontecchio should be, and Al can't get it. It's one thing just to like make a pass. And the second one is like read the defense. Then the third one is like read the defense, see the guy, and where can a guy catch it where he has an advantage. It's next level type of stuff.
Here's a message from our sister station, NBC 10 Boston.
Hey Celtics fans, tonight after the post game, come hang out with me on NBC 10 at 11. I've got all the day's news you don't want to miss.
Simone Fontecchio, 29 years old, out of Italy. Third NBA season, traded from Utah last February. Pistons have the first 4 of this second quarter. Celtics lineup, White, Pritchard, Walsh, Cade, and Horford. Pritchard can fill it up.
I'm almost surprised when he misses now. I'm being honest.
I'm with you. You can feel the excitement rise every time he checks in and then every time he shoots. Ron Holland.
Oh, good bat.
Jordan Walsh got a hand on it. Fontecchio tries a 3. That's good.
Got to rebound the ball. Those second chance points kills you. Especially if you don't rebound, they move it around and get a wide open 3.
Fontecchio is a 35% three-point shooter this year. That's their first one all night. Now 1 for 14. Horford to Queta. Pritchard with a shot clock low. Good cross. Detroit on the season is shooting about 36% from deep, which is middle of the pack. Fontecchio stepped on the sideline.
Yeah, their whole thing is, can we bring up the Thompsons and Hollands of the world and get them up to the level where they could be 35, 36% shooters?
Holland is only 18% on the year, but he was 2 for 3 in this building last Wednesday. It's a foul against Detroit. They'll get it on Hardaway.
Detroit foul was on number 8, Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first team foul.
Oh, Pritchard snaps it back. That was nasty.
That's like new the last month. The big step back like that.
Cunningham trying to take him to the post. Good hands from Pritchard. Stays here 15 to shoot.
So we've seen Pritchard hit a 1 dribble, but watch this one. Second dribble, behind the back, step back, always adding to his game.
Pritchard got it. He took it away from Cunningham. Finds D. White upstairs. Ooh, Walsh got it batted away by Fontecchio.
Yeah, I wonder if he was throwing that to Al. And Al's like, man, I'm not messing around with that. I'm not doing that.
Good look from the Duncan cam.
Al's looking at him like, come on, man, what are you doing?
Pritchard just flies around. Skips the pass for Walsh. Rebounded by Holland, the 5th overall pick this year. 6'8", 19 years old, out of Texas. Played at Ignite, G League Ignite last year. Floats it over, Derek White.
Holland the second.
I like Holland. Not now, but I think a couple years from now.
Hardaway, the quick attack.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Peyton Pritchard has 9 already. Cada got his hand on it, but swatted it out of bounds. Detroit ball, trailing by 6.
So no JT, no Hauser, so Celtics will run with a little bit of a lineup here to see if these guys could figure it out. Joe Mazzulla's not gonna take guys out, even if it's not going well. He'll let these guys roll out, especially in the first half.
Here's Holland. Call the foul on Cada. Zach Zarba blows the whistle on the baseline.
Celtics foul is on number 88. Noni Cada, that's his first.
Holiday checks back in. Horford sits.
Drew Holiday back into the game.
Cada, the lone big man out there now.
Yeah, I'd be shocked this next possession if Derek White doesn't have the ball in his hands. Like, it just feels like Derek White, they got to get him going.
Cada helps out. Holland, tough finish.
Good cut, good slot cut. Both teams in the NBA are picking up on that cut. It's really hard to guard.
Jaylen Brown and the Celtics up 4. In case you missed it, yesterday was the day JB's 7-4-1 performance gear officially dropped. You've seen him wear the shoes all season long, but now the clothing is available. JB channeling his love for science fiction and futurism into the brand. He's designed everything from those glasses you just saw to the bags, the gloves. The way he described it to me yesterday, he said, you're getting it straight from the artist. This is my opportunity to bring everything to you. And he said, when you support me and you support this brand, you're supporting independency, you're supporting creativity, and you are supporting ownership. That's just the beginning as well. Peyton Pritchard, Jordan Walsh already wearing the shoes. I asked Kristaps this morning if JB's been recruiting him as well, and KP gave me that little smirk, and he said, you know JB's working behind the scenes. He's doing his thing, and KP says, I love it.
Well, Abby, I already ordered something from 7.
Did you? What'd you order?
I want you guys to guess.
Tell me it's the glasses, Drew.
What do you think
Tell
I
me
ordered?
It's the glasses.
Not the glasses.
I got it.
Couldn't pull those off.
It's a cut-off vest where you'll wear no shirt underneath.
Bullseye.
Yep. No, it's got to be a leather vest or something.
Nah, bro, something more conventional. What do I wear for most games?
Is it a quarter zip?
Quarter zip?
Boom.
They make a quarter zip,
They make a
741 quarter zip.
And it's actually pretty affordable, you know?
Apparently they know their audience.
They do. That'll be Pistons ball after the turnover.
I can't wait to see this.
You know, Scal, I thought about asking JB for one to hook me up, but I like to support small businesses, and I think, you know, Jaylen needs some money to help start that business. The great thing about 741, he doesn't need any venture capital. He is the venture capital.
No, but if you just got to call, that's fine, but if we call them, we can get you a quarter zip.
That's right. I like to support small business.
All right. That's fine. There you
Jordan
go.
Walsh wearing the 741.
741. You think Jordan Walsh had to buy those too?
Jaylen's people, if you're listening, I'd love another quarter zip.
Yeah, Drew needs all the quarter zips you guys make in all the colors.
Yeah. Here's Cade Cunningham coming off a triple-double at Madison Square Garden. That's a tough shot, well defended by Cada. And Jordan Walsh leaping in the Rovers. Holiday walled off by Cunningham. Gets to a spot and gets 2.
Finally, let's go. That's my step-up guy right there.
His first 2 points
Let's get
tonight.
aggressive.
At 23 points against Memphis, but it took him 26 shots to get there. It was a new defensive strategy from Taylor Jenkins. Leave Drew Holiday open. Goaltend.
All right, let's see. Cada comes over, good timing. Elevate early, my man. Dude, that was close.
Really close.
That was close.
They just showed it on the Jumbotron. Anytime they show it on the Jumbotron, that means you know whoever's running the Jumbotron disagreed with the call.
Get aggressive.
Scout step-up guy, Drew Holiday. Defended by Cunningham, finds Pritchard, who should really always be our step-up guy. He gets in the lane, fends off Hardaway, tried to draw the contact, didn't get the call, and Holland gets the rebound. the speed. Oh, yeah, that's where he's really dangerous.
That was a nice move.
He's behind the play, fouls White. Ooh, he got hit in the face, it looks like.
Right in the head, too. You can see Derek White grab his head. If you guys get squirmish or squeamish, don't watch. All right, so watch this. Holland in transition. Watch this overhand cross right there. Kind of dip his shoulder, get to the rim, lay it up.
Detroit foul was on number 00. Ronald Holland the second, his second.
Oh, that's tough. Which I would ask, what are you doing? I feel bad for the guy, I do. But, like, you know, you always got to be aware of that stuff.
Derek checked on him as he walked past him at half court. And now Derek looking at Isaiah Stewart saying, what are you talking to me for? The guy put his face right behind my head. You know, if Derek still had hair, it would have cushioned the blow a little
bit.
Yeah.
Still would have hurt, though.
Yeah. Comforts of Home presented by Bernie and Phil's. Receive up to a $2,000 MasterCard reward card with a qualifying purchase. As Holland collects himself on the bench. The Celtics have won 11 in a row against the Pistons. It's the longest active streak versus any team. Now, why do we bring this up? The Pistons last game, Saturday at Madison Square Garden, they beat the Knicks, which snapped a 16-game losing streak against New York.
Man, that's a lot of games.
It's a lot of games.
Well, in the Eastern Conference, so what did that span? Like 3.5 years? 4 years?
Yeah. Playing 3 times a year.
But it doesn't like that Minnesota-Toronto thing.
No.
That's like 21 years.
Or Minnesota-Boston. Although that, I don't know. I mean, I guess they play once per year at both of those arenas. Ausar Thompson couldn't hit the turnaround. Here comes Jaylen Brown. Back in the game, back in control of the offense. Find Holiday in the corner. Passes up the shot, goes around. Harris gets fouled. And free throws coming for Drew Holiday.
See, right now, Detroit is pre-rotating out. And the right play is to put the ball on the floor. What the Celtics need to do is drive, kick, and then when they make another drive, whatever that next kick is going to be, it's going to be a wide open shot. But so far, the Pistons doing a really good job of scrambling around, running guys off the three.
The Celtics' three-point rate tonight is below 50%, so more than half of their shots have come from inside the arc.
Yeah.
As Holland getting worked on by the training staff.
And that's based on the defense. You know, like, I don't know if it's clear as day to you guys. Everyone just thinks, well, they jack up threes, but if the Pistons are going to take away the three, other things are going to be open.
Look at the threes for Detroit. That is rough.
Brutal.
6.7%. And they've been smoking hot coming into this game. Holiday with good hands. 5 to shoot for Cunningham. He sees it. Works on Holiday. Has to fire. They get 1 for 16. Pistons are the best three-point shooting team in the league in December. Derek White for 3.
Separation from the three-point shooting is starting to occur.
Pistons 45% in the month of December. Tops in the league. Ausar Thompson missed it. Porzingis, he can affect shots even when he doesn't block them. White again.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Fan on your list. The Holiday Gift Guide is your one-stop shop to secure tickets, merchandise, special partner offers, and more. Scan the QR code right now or visit Celtics.com/holidays to learn more and shop today.
Time now for the FW Webb assist. Jaylen Brown gets the steal and then push the ball and look for my guy, Mr. Step-Up guy, Drew Holiday. Leave me open again. See what happens. There it is again, Jaylen Brown playing that free safety and then playing that quarterback position as Holiday sticks it.
For assists with plumbing, water systems, environmental remediation, and more, the pros go to FWM. Out of the Detroit timeout, the Celtics apply some pressure in the backcourt. Stewart brings it across the timeline as you see the burst from Boston across nearly 2 minutes. 10-0. Pistons are ice cold, 1 for 16 from downtown. Here's the guy who can change that, Malik Beasley. Make it 1 for 17. Holiday the rebound, the hit ahead. Pritchard. Oh, Stewart with a good challenge.
That was a little surprising.
So talented.
He's a beast.
It's funny, Scout, during that timeout I was watching him. He's walking next to Jaylen Brown. Cade Cunningham is taller than Jaylen Brown. I think people don't realize that.
No,
He's a point guard. Porzingis gets the roll.
I like Porzingis going quick right now. I think that's been really good for him against his team.
He's just smooth.
No, I think he's a really special offensive player that will continue to develop.
He's trending toward another triple-double. He's got 12 points, 5 boards, and 4 assists. Brown playing off 2 feet, has to give it up. White defended by Beasley, not a strong defender. Pistons better than 50% in each of their last 2 games. They are struggling tonight, so Beasley takes matters into his own hands.
Yeah, Beasley could score it, and he always plays hard.
This is a tough assignment for him. Porzingis against Harris. Again.
That time he took his time. No one came. He just went right over the top of Tobias Harris.
KP, the first Celtic into double figures tonight, 11 points. Ivy hits the 3.
Ivy for 3. 2
Right on cue.
Yeah, that's a good sign for the Pistons. I mean, if you think about if they can't shoot with the Celtics, they got no shot at all.
Down by 9. Pritchard from the TD logo.
Why did we pick him as our step-up guy?
Just do it every night.
It won't be a segment if we pick Pritchard every single time.
Good challenge from White at the rim. Brown emerges with the rock, gives it up. Holiday back to White.
Oh, it is a barrage of threes.
Largest. Pritchard the drive, 2 more. His first 2-point field goal tonight, and the Celtics lead by 17. Beasley retracted by Porzingis. Don't go in there. Ooh, this place would have popped if he hit that. That would have been the unicorn in a nutshell. A block and a deep 3. Shot that from 27 feet. Holiday is called for the foul. They had one to give.
There's KP hustling back. He does it so well by keeping his body away from guys so he doesn't put him on the free throw line.
Celtics number 42, Al Horford back
Hand part of the ball there?
Yeah, that's okay. On a dunk? Saying like junior high ball like you played, man. It's different. It's a grown man's game.
I just don't want anyone sitting at home being like, that's a foul.
No. On a dunk? Nah, you ain't getting that. Arm? Yeah. Hand? No.
You ain't calling that a Wayzata High School. Main streets.
You got to give me your highlight, your mixtape.
I'd like to watch his highlights. He is a talent. Former #1 pick out of Oklahoma State. Only Jokic and LeBron have more triple-doubles than he does this year. Brown eyeing the clock. We're refuses the screen, kicks it out. Big Al missed the three. Here comes Harris. 5 seconds left in the second quarter. He's got to get rid of it. Stewart will shoot from the mid-range. They let him take it, and that's why.
Next into the first half, fans with the score.
Stay tuned for Celtics Halftime Live, presented by Ace Ticket with Tom Giles and Eddie House. 15-point edge for the Celtics. What do you think?
Yeah, barrage of threes in the second quarter really made the difference. If they continue like this, Detroit's going to have to eventually make some shots. Just sitting 2 for 19, and that is a major difference in this game.
Yeah, 2 for 19 against one of the best three-point shooting teams ever. Not going to get the job done. Abby's with Peyton Pritchard.
Thank you, guys. Peyton, did you hear that ovation you received the first time you checked in tonight? What is that like?
It's a special feeling. I definitely appreciate the Boston crowd, and I'm going to keep going hard for them. So I definitely am appreciative.
It was a barrage of offense in that second quarter. What opened up for you guys?
Just the pace. Played really fast. JB was getting downhill. D. White, me, Drew, and then guys were connected. So we play fast like that, we can get open looks and keep it going.
Peyton, thank you very much. Best of luck in the second half. Celtics up 15 at the half. Don't go anywhere. Halftime Live is next.
I'm really, really hot. I'm really, really hot. I'm really, really hot.
It's our time, it's game time, it's go time. There's no time, like right now, we gon' shine. It's our time, it's crunch time, it's show time. There's no mountain in the world, I'm on time, toe to toe, blow for blow, the whole fight.
You owe me a Sally.
Give us something, Luke. Sights and Sounds brought to you by TD Bank, America's most convenient bank. Luke Selly would have certainly made it on there. Instead, it's us complaining about no Luke Selly. It's time for the Experience from the Bench, presented by Experience Abu Dhabi. Discover more about the incredible city at visitabudabi.ae. Abby Chin, what'd you learn?
Got a chance to speak with DJ McClay. He said our transition defense has been better tonight. We need to continue that, rebound the ball. As for offensively and what opened up in that second quarter, he said, I really feel like we're shooting the same shots. They just started going in.
I would agree with that.
Sometimes that happens. First half stats by Jason Stone Injury Lawyers, official injury law firm of the Boston Celtics. Injured? Better phone Stone. Derek White starts the third with a three.
And that is the difference. I thought we were getting good shots, and we just started knocking them down, playing Celtic basketball.
Jaden Ivey has your answer. Now the Pistons, you saw, only make 2 threes in the first half. That is a season low in a first half by a Celtics opponent. Miami made 3 in a first half. The lowest for either half is 1 by Washington in October. Wizards made 1 3 in the second half of that game, which was their season opener.
Oh, I remember that.
That is brutal. Stewart, the rebound. Jaden Ivey tries another.
I'm sure Coach Bickerstaff is saying, guys, we can play this game, but if we don't start knocking down threes, we'll lose this game.
And Jaylen Brown keeps doing that. That's his first three-point shot all night.
Yeah, he played more of a facilitator role today.
How about this, Scout? He only had 4 points in the first half. He was a plus 20.
Yeah, you can tell he has a good hold on this game.
Tobias Harris with a miss. Celtics with that starting 5 out there. No Tatum tonight, so Horford and Porzingis started together. KP, the fulcrum of the offense out there, shoots over Stewart. Left it short. You know, they're switching roles on the alley-oop. Maybe they'll switch roles on the car ride back from the airport next time. Maybe Jalen will get to have the aux instead of Kristaps. They'll listen to something other than Spanish Trap.
At 2:30 in the morning?
Maybe JB will be driving and he'll get to decide what they listen to.
Yeah, we should get on that playlist. We should try to find what Spanish trap music is.
I think that's what Porzingis likes to listen to. Spent some time in Spain when he was younger. He's fluent in Spanish. Worldly guy. Hardaway lost the ball. Derek White says, I'll take that.
Oh, this is Cook.
Jabs on Ivy. Missed the shot. Brown yelling at Zach Zarba. He's going, where's my call? Harris missed it. Horford defending.
Tobias Harris trying to get a technical. They're not going to slow down the Celtic break.
There it is.
There it is.
A technical foul has been
They're saying, he's saying it's a goal kick and Al Horford slapped the glass. Well, let's see. Al Horford, we've seen this a million times, tracking the ball. Did he get a piece of that? He might have.
Usually Tatum's the guy to take those technical free throws. Porzingis does it tonight and knocks it down.
Let's see. I need a fingertip on this ball.
Maybe, but it was before it hit the backboard regardless.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to slap the glass like that. I mean, Tobias Harris would have the right to complain, but if Al just nicked the ball, you could slap the glass like that.
Jalen Brown took Cunningham to the weight room, but just left it short. Pistons ball. But do you think Tobias Harris did that on purpose, getting that technical foul? Or is that only something a coach would do?
No, I think a player would, yeah. I mean, no doubt he was arguing to get a 10. I don't know, set a tone. You know, I have no idea what he was thinking.
Jaden Ivey off balance. Well, because sometimes, I think Joe Mazzulla said this earlier this year, he was trying to get a technical foul, change the energy of the game.
Tatum does that too, like, yeah. Some guys want to do that. Whoa!
That would have been sick if Porzingis had thrown that down. Porzingis, the mismatch, and the banker.
We've had a ton of success with those early post-ups. Celtics on the spot with their passing.
Timeout, JB Bickerstaff. Celts by 20. Presented by Macy's. Welcome back to the Garden, and tonight after Celtics postgame live, tune in for Celtics Post-Up. Caleb Burton and Chris Forsberg take a look at the lighter side of the Celtics and the NBA. It's presented by Eastern Propane and Oil. They're in your neighborhood.
All right, story of the third quarter, little Jalen Brown. By the way, 21 minutes plus 25. There's the pull-up jumper. Here's Jalen Brown on this cut. Cream the cookies, the sweet layup, and one. And then Porzingis running the floor. Early post-up. Celtics got about 3 or 4 of those today. Right now, the rest much needed. And right now, clicking on all cylinders.
The lead is 20, the largest all night. Just 4 minutes into the third quarter. Can Detroit respond? They did last Wednesday. Went down by 19 really early in that game and battled back. Cade Cunningham over Porzingis.
Tough. Like, he is like such a separator amongst these guys on the Pistons, right?
He does little things too to create space, right?
Yeah.
That's the Luka comparison.
Yeah.
Holiday hooks it out. Porzingis over the top.
No, you really can.
Porzingis, the top scorer tonight, with 17.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
getting a step back. Oh, that's good.
Just an absolute barrage of threes. Since that first quarter, these guys are shooting it at a high clip.
Celtics are a plus 30 from beyond the arc. They've made 10 more. Ivy fouled. Does not get the roll.
Celtics fouls on number 7.
Not living right.
First team foul.
Nice in and out. There's the hand. Elevates. It's that kind of night for the Pistons.
You think that's what Niele Ivy would say? You're not living right? That's why you don't...
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I don't want Mom to come after me.
Game Leaders brought to you by Arbella Insurance. Here for New England sports fans. Here for good. Marcus Sasser getting his first action tonight. Didn't play at all in the first half. Luke Cornett was fantastic in that first quarter. Replaces Al Horford here.
And without naming names, I know a lot of guys who weren't living right. We got all the rules.
Tell me off the air.
It's just a way of saying, hey, you're living right, you know?
Jaden's mother, Niele, the head coach at Notre Dame, powerhouse in women's college hoops. Zach Zarba alerts the scores table of an issue with the shot clock. I saw Muffet McGraw at ESPN a week ago. Muffet McGraw, who was replaced by Niele Ivy after she retired as the Notre Dame head coach. Great program there in South Bend. Big to big, Porzingis back to Luke, out to Derek White. Celtics basketball.
They're getting fancy over here. Oh no, Luke got dropped. There's a celly we were talking about.
He was spilled on the parquet. Oh, no. He looks a little sore. Looks like he's all right. Harris, catch and shoot.
Harris with 3.
Lead is still 20 for the Celtics. Brown's pass taken away by Sasser. That's what he can do. Give you some defensive energy off the bench. Ivy hoists a free. Off the top of the backboard. This should be out of bounds, right?
No, it didn't go all the way over.
Go all the way over. Joe Mazzulla's arguing, but Celtics ended up with it. Brown, the extra pass for Luke. Right back to JB. Harris picks him up. Porzingis. Ivy hits the deck. No Jalen Duren tonight for the Pistons. Playing small. Stewart's the center. Whose ball is that? He'll stay here.
How about the bigs going big to big and back again to the kick out? Derek White strokes it.
Derek White sits. Peyton Pritchard enters. Anyone who complains about the Celtics taking too many threes, they don't move the ball, watch that possession.
Yeah. No. I thought in Memphis we took a lot of threes. I felt like of the one game that we're like, man, that's a little too many. I thought early on in that game we thought we shot a lot, but it wasn't like we didn't battle in the second.
Holiday got his own, cleans it up.
You had Holiday, Porzingis, and Cornett all around the ball right there. I like my chances with the Celtics scoring on that possession.
5 Celtics in double figures, and Holiday's filling up the stat sheet. Cunningham missed it. Porzingis on the curl, out to Drew. Sasser, nice floater.
Remember, he changed the game about a week ago. Just came in with a ton of energy, got some steals, got to the basket. He was tough.
JB Bickerstaff brought in the bench unit, and Marcus Sasser was kind of the head of the snake for them. 5 to shoot. Pritchard goes at him. Drops it off for Cornette. Ah, that goes. Cornette's got 10.
He's got 10 points and all business.
No selfies tonight. Celtics by 22. Timeout Detroit.
Third quarter, Celtics up 22. Electric Moment is presented by Audi. Visit your New England Audi dealer today. Is Peyton Pritchard, and he is back in full effect, knocking down threes from all over the court. No hesitation whatsoever. Inside, off the dribble, catch and shoot, deep threes. A little bit of defense in there as well, creating turnovers. And Peyton Pritchard just doing work all day today. I love his aggressive mindset. We're seeing more of that. And now he's drawing double teams on drives and making plays and making people around him better. That is your electric moment.
6 dimes for Peyton Pritchard, 14 points, 3 boards. Drew Peterson back in the game. Paul Reed in there for Detroit with Sasser, Beasley, Fontecchio, and Asar Thompson. Reed on the roll. Good finish.
Pretty good passing, yeah.
A nice set play from Bickerstaff out of the timeout.
And great read by Beasley.
Brown works on Fontecchio and scores over.
Jaylen Brown has showed us so many things that he could do today.
Look at Porzingis moving his feet. Oh, get that out of here. Asar Thompson tried to punch it. Luke and KP both in the area. Porzingis gets credit for the block. Brown rejected by Reed.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball.
KP's block was incredible. Look at the timing. Hand is already up. Meet you at the rim. Thompson's some kind of athlete, huh?
Dude, that's a 7'3" guy playing perimeter defense. Peyton Pritchard from the TD Garden. We are not worthy. Marcus Sasser for 2. I got 25 feet on that Pritchard 3 on my play-by-play. It felt like it was longer.
No, I thought it was a lot further than that.
It was like 30.
2 minutes to play in the quarter.
Goes back to work here. Floats it inside for Porzingis. Wanted to call it, didn't get it. Cornette the offensive rebound. No reset, no problem.
Man, the Celtics just look so dominant tonight.
This is the type of game you want to see after that type of layoff. Little rusty shooting to start, but now they're fresh. Jaylen Brown, a little jelly.
So many different ways to beat you, so many different ways to score, to attack you, to compromise your defense. We're seeing all of it today.
This is a bad possession.
I don't know where you go with Porzingis and Cornette out there. You're not going to get anything at the rim, and the Celtic guards are in your airspace.
Brown to Porzingis. Stays here. Is that something you think the coaches are telling them, hey, we got 2 big guys out there, go ahead and get up in them?
Yeah, let's see how long this one. There's no way that's just 25 feet. That's got to be 30 feet easy.
I think so. Porzingis takes a seat. Horford back in the game. Brown the inbound, floats it up. Pritchard the catch. Playing a little football against Sasser. Now he wants to score, but he lost the handle. 2-on-2. Beasley. Peterson called for the foul. Just the second foul against the Celtics in the quarter. And just the 5th all night.
Off the turnover, Beasley. Let's take a look. 1-2. Peterson's hands up in the air. Got a little bit of arm. Yeah, it's just knowing your personnel, Drew. Like, if you got two bigs in there, then you want to make sure you run guys off. You know there's always going to be one guy at the rim. There's never going to be a chance with this group out there where the rim is not protected. So get into the airspace. Anytime we play double big, that's the advantage of it. Now, you saw that play that Porzingis made. If they're able to make plays like that, the bigs, then you truly have no weaknesses.
Porzingis has multiple blocks in 3 straight games, too. Paul Reed with the takeaway. Fontecchio drives Cornette. Call for the foul, and then he'll help up Fontecchio.
Celtics foul is on number 40, Luke Cornette.
Right now, Detroit's running off of our turnovers. There's Fontecchio, there's Big Luke. A bit with the body.
Fontecchio at the line has 2 shots.
Fontecchio 79% on the year. And here's a message from FanDuel.
Any NBA play can inspire your next hunch. And with FanDuel, you can turn them into big wins.
Let's go!
Right now, new customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
Five-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Horford trying to get it to Pritchard. Sasser denied him the pass, and Pritchard created some space. A little bit of an offensive pass interference there. Fouls on Asar Thompson.
Pritchard said, enough of this, get off me.
That was right in front of us.
First in the last 2 minutes.
Pistons had a foul to give, so no free throws. Pritchard holding on to his left thumb.
Might be Pritchard time.
Gotta be, right?
That thumb's got to get healthy.
Peterson, a nice catch. Pritchard from the corner, blocked by Sasser. He is just a tornado defensively. That'll count. And it's a 25-point lead for the Celtics as we go to the 4th quarter. Threes are starting to fall. Jaylen Brown at the center of it all. Little jam, little jelly. Celtics by 25. 12-minute 3 brought to you by Sullivan Tire. We're always here to get you there.
Late, when we have big leads in the 4th quarter, Celtics just want to execute. But the one thing they have to do is take care of the ball. You saw Detroit run on those last 2 turnovers.
Stats through 3 brought to you by Jason Stone Injury Lawyers, official injury law firm of the Boston Celtics. Injured? Better phone Stone.
Well, the 3-point shot is the name of the game here. There's an 11-3 difference. I don't know how you make that up. You can't knock down shots.
27 assists for the Celtics through 3 quarters. That'll do on 35 made shots. Amish Queta back out there to start the 4th, playing with Drew Peterson. These guys played a lot together in Maine, and Queta traveled.
Traveling violation, Detroit ball.
That's one area I feel like Queta needs to improve on. Is when you set a screen and you get out of it, you have to get out loaded. Like you're waiting to go above the rim so a guy could throw it up. Almost like he rolls out and then decides later. He's got to come out with the idea that this lob might be there and I got to be above that rim.
This is a really small lineup for Detroit. Cunningham in the post, kick it out Ron Holland, and the rookie rattles in the 3. And looks at the Celtics bench as he cuts it to a 22-point lead.
Probably told him to shoot 18%.
Porzingis up top.
See, that's a good example. Porzingis rolls ready to jump, ready to go above that rim. Queta's got to get used to that play.
This is interesting. I guess Harris is technically their center right now. Meanwhile, the Celtics have Porzingis and Queta. Sasser travels, can't do that.
Yeah, the reason the Celtics play double big, I mentioned earlier, it's just to make sure that you have a guy at the rim at the whole time. But look at KP, get out. Look at his body, he's ready. Just times it up really well. He knows as soon as I get out of that, I'm just timing up the alley-oop.
Porzingis has 19 points, leading the way for the Celtics. White and Pritchard both have 17. All out there right now. Porzingis on the block against Cunningham. Double comes, skips the pass to Peterson, feeds D. White for three.
Fourth quarter. And that's Drew's step-up guy. And you said 30, though. I'm just going to let you know. That's what you told me.
Hey, 10 minutes left, bro.
He's only at 20.
Cada challenged Cunningham, and Cade scored anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if Cada could have played any better defense. Cunningham's just tough.
D. White 6 for 11 from downtown after he had struggled in his last three. Back on track tonight, 5 to shoot. Porzingis against Sasser. Find Pritchard, again a deep one. Oh, Porzingis mistimed his jump, but still got a hand on it. Celtics get back, Cunningham hoists. Pritchard working on the glass. White saves it to him. Great defense and great hustle. Pritchard creates some space. Scores. Post up big.
Give him too little.
He is about that life. 19 points and 7 helpers for Peyton Pritchard in 25 minutes. Top bench scorer in the NBA. Sasser for 3. Offensive rebound, he'll re-trigger, and this time he hits. How about Peyton Pritchard, coming off the bench, has scored 19 plus in 7 of his last 8 games.
Yeah, besides the one goose egg.
Yeah.
Against Milwaukee.
I mean, that's crazy consistency. The one scoreless game, but aside from that, he's 19 points every night, and he's coming off the bench. Cada taps it. Peterson's got it. Porzingis loads it up. Holland dives and gives it up for Ivy. JB Bickerstaff calls the timeout with his team trailing by 24. 8.5 to play. Just one timeout left. 'Tis the season to deck the halls with Celtics pride. Find the perfect gifts for the Celtics fans in your life. Shop now to get gifts before Christmas at Celtics.com/shop. Abby Chin, hello.
Hello. I don't know about you guys, but this schedule change and this break has me all off. So this upcoming schedule, a reminder for myself as much as everyone else out there. The Celtics get back to it on Sunday. They are in Washington. I don't know how they managed to draw 2 of the worst teams in the league, picking up these games due to the tournament, but we will take it. And then on Thursday and Saturday is at a home and home with the Chicago Bulls leading into Christmas week. That should be a fun one. The important thing to note, all of those games right here on NBC Sports Boston with your hometown team.
You know, I don't feel as bad about losing to the Hawks, and I hope the rest of the Celtic fans feel the same way. The Hawks during this tournament beat us, beat the Cavs, and then beat the Knicks. Like that was a really impressive run by them. They look dominant.
All those games on the road, too.
They look dominant in that game last night.
Trae Young's rolling the dice on the Knicks logo. He loves playing in New York.
Oh, it sure does.
But the Knicks look tremendous. I'm sorry, the Hawks look tremendous. They're like the Grim Reaper for the top teams in the Eastern Conference.
I know.
They're coming for everybody. K to the floater.
Yeah, that wasn't like they got lucky. They ain't lucky in any of those games.
K to the steal. Pritchard on the break. White tried to run it down, ran into Peterson. I think that pass was for Peterson.
Yeah, Peterson's supposed to sprint to the corner. Can't shortcut anything in this game.
Scott, let me ask you this. Are the Hawks like a legit contender?
No, not a contender, but they're a legit team that beat you in the first round. Legit.
They could shock somebody.
Oh, yeah.
They've done such a nice job protecting Trae Young.
Oh, building that team around him, for sure. 100%. And there was a point, and I'm watching, and I'm thinking, how are you ever going to be able to protect Trae Young in this day and age with so many good players and so much shooting? But they figured it out. And give Quinn Snyder credit, but also Landry Fields, and going out there and getting a bunch of defenders that really fit in well with them.
And they managed to get Dyson Daniels, even though the Pelicans really didn't want to give him up. They were really reluctant to trade him.
Oh, man, I hate those stories.
Some of the reporting is
the PR work by some of these guys, man.
Bernie Lee's not putting up with that, man.
Oh, you see that?
Oh, yeah. Jimmy Butler's agent. If you didn't see what he said about Shams, go check that out. Derek White for 3.
He said Shams creates his tweets on ChatGPT.
That was pretty funny. That was funny.
Oh, man.
We're not taking shots at Shams, by the way.
Agent Shams beef is pretty awesome.
Cunningham got the rebound off his miss. Holland the drive. White picks his pocket. Out to Pritchard. JB Bickerstaff just used his last timeout with 6.5 minutes to play.
I think I can say it. Pritchard is him.
Favorite honeydew today, do life. By your New England Chevy dealers. By Jason Stone Injury Lawyers.
Dominating the Glass is presented by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. Hurt, you got to get Glassman. Oh, yeah. Cornette, all business today. Dominating the glass, finishing, and no sellies at all. But Cornette's been great. A lot of guys coming off the bench have made a massive impact.
Joe Mazzulla emptying the bench. J.D. Davison out there for the first time tonight with Walsh, Cada, Pritchard, and Peterson.
Oh, I like that play.
Yeah, pocket pass, Reed to Sasser.
Yeah.
After a timeout, Detroit's been awesome.
Yeah, that's a nice play.
Problem is they only have 7 timeouts, and they've used all of them. This is Pritchard's time to cook right here. Skip it for Peterson. Walsh with 5 to shoot. Right back to Drew. Lost the handle. Wendell Moore Jr.'s in there for Detroit. Paul Reed, Holland, Fontecchio, and Sasser. Moore's first action tonight. Oh my gosh, Ron Holland.
When you think about Holland and Thompson, they got some athletic wings. How do you just explode past everybody, go to the other side and lay it up? Their whole thing, like, so J.B. Bickerstaff coaches to win games, right? And he's going to push these guys, but they got some guys on deck that could be really good.
You know what it kind of reminds me of, Scal, the team we just talked about, Atlanta. Holland and Thompson, with some more seasoning.
Correct.
Maybe that's what they're trying to do.
Learning how to play, the speed of the game, for sure.
Pritchard creates some space. It's another.
Incredible.
He's got to be one of the most fun players to watch in the NBA. We get to do it every night. You see the tools from Ron Holland.
Holland the second.
Showing you the footwork. Final 5 minutes presented by Eastern Bank. Join us for good. Ron Holland is emptying the bag here.
Man, he is. He's doing work right now.
He's got 16 points, 7 of 9 shooting. Oh, Pritchard. Yeah, that's not the defense. Is that 10 assists for Peyton Pritchard? It is. 25 and 10 for Peyton Pritchard in 30 minutes off the bench.
For all those haters that were killing me when I say he's going to average 27 and 8 when he gets a chance to start.
Absolutely.
Oh, he slow-mo'd you. Man, he gave you the Luka Doncic.
And then he looked at the bench.
Oh,
All right, we got Peyton Pritchard versus Ron Holland. Strap in.
This is like a pro-am league. Yeah. Man, Peyton Pritchard showing you the Luka right here. Just the slow down. So what I say, he would average 27 and 8, 27 and 10.
He got a nice ovation as he sat on the bench. This town loves him, and it's easy to see why. Xavier Tillman in the game for the first time. Drew Peterson.
Bag.
Is that Kevin Durant or Drew Peterson?
Bag in his bag.
Dicing him up.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball.
I think I can say this with certainty. Played 11 years. I don't think I went behind my back one time. Not
on purpose?
Not one time I think I hit a behind the back dribble. Oh, here we go.
Cook him.
Bag.
Defended by Wendell Moore, former Duke Blue Devil. Look at Peters. Oh, chopping him up. Walsh has to go in a hurry. 3 to shoot. Peterson. Oh, he got fouled. He got fouled by Wendell Moore.
Detroit fouls on number 14, Wendell Moore Jr., his first team foul.
All right. Go back and play. Peterson going right. Pull back. Right there. Oh, it's a step back. Dude, how do the Celtics do it?
I don't know.
Everybody they bring in here.
Here's a message from Ace Ticket.
Boston's own Ace Ticket has the...
Drew Peterson was working on those moves in the Brian Scalabrine Gymnasium at USC.
Yeah, they didn't name it after me, but I sure raised the funds to get it. I never stepped 1 foot in there, but I raised like $75 million.
Just on Cameo?
No. You're a savage, Drew.
Wendell Moore on the drive. Jordan Walsh got a piece of that. Oh, Keita tied up. Jump ball.
Jump ball.
It'll be B-ball Paul versus B-ball Nemi. Weeknights at 6:30. Tune in for our Bella Early edition with Trenny. Trenny Casey takes a deep dive into the biggest sports stories of the day. I'm sure they discussed Bill Belichick today, going to North Carolina.
Can you cut guys in college? Because I thought that's his thing, right? I don't know. I just heard, like, if a guy does something wrong, you're going to go, bye. Can you do that in college?
I think it's kind of dicey with scholarships, but I don't know if you can pull a guy's scholarship. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
You can't trade them, though.
You can't.
No.
No. Let's see, why not?
Maybe that'll be coming soon.
Oh!
Asar Thompson can jump.
I'm telling you, man. Him and Holland, like, they already have the guys. Those guys can learn to play off of Cade Cunningham. It'd be pretty tough.
Pistons ball. Asar Thompson is 21. Ron Holland is 19. Ooh, Paul Reed. Sass with a volleyball slap. And there's Holland. So back-to-back possessions, they're doing their own little dunk contest.
You know, this is like an EYBL game.
Yeah.
2 minutes to play.
Joe Mazzulla still up and coaching.
Yeah.
Same for J.B. Bickerstaff. Davison had his pocket picked. Another dunk. This time it's Paul Reed. J.D. Davison, all-time Maine Celtics leader in points, assists, and steals. Finds Peterson, who's also filled it up in Maine. He's feeling it.
Told you, it's like an EYBL game.
They're going to need a check on that rim after this fourth quarter. Celtics will head to D.C. this weekend, play the Wizards Sunday, the other of those makeup games for teams that didn't make the NBA Cup knockout round. Pistons return home to take on the Heat Monday. Into Queta, out to Tillman. Walsh the offensive rebound. Davison will try one and hit a three.
Celtics still pounding that glass.
That's 23s for the Celtics. A number that would have been unthinkable in the NBA 10 years ago. They almost averaged 20. Ron Holland is just filling it up in this fourth quarter. He's got 26 points for the game.
Jeez. And that's all in 20 minutes on 11 of 14.
A lot of it's been in mop-up time, but still, you can see the potential of that young man. K to the roll, the kick, Peterson the three.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Detroit ball.
Didn't hit the rim.
Yeah, but it was a rebound.
Coming up after the game, Tom Giles, Caleb Burton, Eddie House, Forsberg, Scal, and I at Postgame Live, presented by the New England Ford dealers.
And they'll kill it? All right.
Pistons wave the white flag. And it'll be 12 in a row for the Celtics over the Pistons. Longest win streak against any team for Boston.
Celtics got back to Celtic basketball, moving that ball, 34 assists, 20 three-point field goals, 51% from the field.
Yeah, the Celtics outgunned them tonight.
Celtics win the final score. The Boston Celtics
123-99. Peyton Pritchard just another day at the office with 27 and 10. Anyone who says he couldn't average those numbers as a starter, you better get your facts straight before you start talking crazy. We're back to wrap it up after this.